Kamusta ka naman dyan, Don Ronaldo?
Okay, Bigara. Okay ka, Bigara. Pink na pink ka.
Kasi puro
Meron bang
kalidor.
political statement dyan, yung kulay?
Hindi naman, papunta siya sa
Ah,
purple, oh, di ba? Medyo
okay naman pala. May
multi-layer
shades,
siya.
may shades naman pala.
May shades yan,
Purple.
kaya ano
So,
yan?
ibig sabihin dyan, feminist ka.
Eh Ronald, katulad yan ng politika natin, may shades, 50 shades, ay, mga 10 shades naman, hindi naman 50, 10 shades. Kaya malaro tayo eh, makulit tayo. Ito na Sir Ronaldo.
Hmm.
Meron ng rally itong mga peace rally, para sa bayan rally, protect the flag rally. At ito, nag-speech ito si Harry Roque, yung paborito mo. Ito.
Ah,
BBM resigns.
yeah.
May duda tayo sa kanyang pag-iisip, sabi niya.
Ah,
Ayan. Ayan.
parang,
Oh.
parang ngayon lang nag-rally si Kwan no? Si Harry. Parang, parang
Yung
hindi
mga
siya sanay,
activist
hindi
hindi
siya
sila
sanay sa
rally.
rally, di ba? Yung fake na fake
Oo.
eh. Yun ang problema sa mga ganyan klase, peace rally, prayer rally, no? Ang daming prayer rally, nawala yung prayer.
Oo nga, at
No?
saka nawala
Mga
yung amo nila. Ay, wala
peace
si...
rally, wala ring peace dahil ang gusto, destabilization, no? Mutiny, coup, withdrawal of support, secession. So,
So,
medyo baguhin nila yung baguhin nila yung
strategy.
narrative. Dahil parang nagiging katawa-tawa na eh. Parang yung rally nila sa Bulacan na hindi natuloy dahil may humarang daw na sasakyan sa kalsada. So, kung veterano ko sa rally, isang sasakyan na sa kalsada, titigil ka na.
Kasi sir, baka 5 lang sila.
Yun nga, yun
Ilan
nga.
yung
Tsaka yung,
tatlo?
tsaka
Wala.
yung init. Tsaka yung init, ang init eh. Sino bang, o kahit kami mga veterano sa rally, hindi naman kami magpapatusta ng 50 degrees.
So, medyo matindi-tindi ang labanan dyan. Sir. So, okay, we can make fun of itong mga rally protest na BBM resign, tapos itong mga kacharwan, mga charutan nung ex-human rights lawyer na yan. But, yung beshi mo si Senator Trillanes, meron siyang kanina, press conference, sabi niya, eto na talaga, konfirmado, nasa loob ng PNP, which was of course heavily politicized during Digong's time. I mean, this was almost like his personal army. Konfirmado na may mga attempts to recruit people for potentially coup attempts or something like that. Although I don't coup ba rin bang tawag kahit police lang involved? Di ba usually pag coup military lang inisip mo. But okay, let's just say coup involves any security services, right? Pero kampante siya na pagdating sa AFP, ang mga sumusulsol lang dyan ay mga ex-generals at mukhang wala pa rin kumagat. So mas kampante siya sa AFP kaysa PNP. Anong basa mo dito? Why would he even come out and say these things? Na alam naman
well,
natin behind the scenes. Pero bakit
well, well,
nasasabihin in public ngayon?
una, nakikita na natin yung scaling up. Dahil nga ang sabi, June or July, parating na yung ICC. So nakikita mo na yung scaling up. Halimbawa, itong kila Hari, no? Nagpaplano sila ng maraming rally, no? Pero mukhang nagpaplano sila ng maraming hearings, no? Pero mukhang lahat dud, no? Or sa salita nga sa kalsada, supot, no? Kaya parang parang wala, hindi sumasabog yung mga pasabog nila, yung pulburon, itong PIDEA list,
Example
no?
natin. Baka
Ah, oo, itong mga rally sa Bulacan, no? Ngayon yung rally sa Senate, no? Nag-scale up sila because they're running out of time. Kung sakaling lalabas nga yung ICC, kailangan they have to show massive people on the streets, no? Dahil sinong military or police ang sasama sa kanila kung walang tao sa kalsada, no? So nakikita mo nag-i-scale up.
so you're
Pero
saying it's a show of
oh,
force to deter, to scare, to intimidate.
yes, to create triggers, no? Pero yung triggers nila parang kinakapos. On the other side naman, nakita mo first time nagrally yung mga Marcos loyalists, no? In support of the ICC, no? In support dun sa investigation ni Digong, in support dun sa uh, warrant of arrest, no? In support dun sa hulihin si Digong ng ICC. First time yan, ha? In the
In the
red
universe.
t-shirt. Oh, the red t-shirt, no? Ibig sabihin, may scaling up din yung kabila. And nagpakilala sila as Marcos loyalists, no?
Mobilize na. No,
Itong mga
wala,
grupong
sir,
ito.
I'm
So,
sorry, I'm cutting you.
sabay niyan yung statement ni Trillanes. So, on both sides, may scaling up. Yun ang naman sinasabi ko. Na,
Yeah, the
pero
mobilization.
Pero kanina, guest namin si Trillanes sa Storycon, hindi sumipot si Bato, no? Siguro ah, ayaw niyang hindi niya gusto yung host, no? Pero
Pero
hindi na
si Harry pumatol.
Pato. Tapos dumating si Harry kasi kulang sa pansin yun, no?
Kailangan niya ng airtime.
Okay. Si Trillanes sumipot. So tinanong namin siya. Ayun nga yung sinasabi mo kanina. Senator, wala namang sumiseryoso sa pulis pag may kudeta. At ikaw, Senator, meron kang masteral at saka doctorate sa mga destabilization at saka coup, no? Tingin mo ba ay may chance
Tatlong ko ba yan? Tatlong.
may chance ba itong mga sinasabi mo mga pulis? Sabi naman niya wala. No, wala dahil hindi nga sineseryoso pag wala yung military. Yung police usually sa mga coup destabilization, usually mga beat players lang yan Unless kasama yung SAF, yung Special Action Force dahil meron niyang sariling mga tangke,
Right.
APC,
Good
no,
point.
isang intact group yan Yung PNP kasi paikot-ikot yan pahiwa-hiwalay So wala yung cohesion, yung SAF meron. Pero even SAF,
Good point.
no, won't be able to launch a coup on their own. It's usually the military. Usually yung mga elites, no, yung SWAG, yung Marines nila Ariel Carubin, Scout Ranger nila Danny Lim, yung SWAG nila Trillanes, no. So usually mga elite forces sa Navy, no, sa military, no, ang sumasama. And then all the others ay nanonood. At kung may chance of success, tsaka sila sasama. Pero yung police ay hindi sineseryoso diyan, no? Pero tingin ko yung objective ni Senator Trillanes, ipakita na nagpapatuloy itong mga threats, no? Nagpapatuloy itong mga plots, no? At itong mga to ay nag-i-scale up dahil palapit na yung ICC. So, sa ganung klaseng narrative, lahat ito nagiging bahagi yung pinag-uusapan natin ngayon.
Sir, okay. By the way, thank you for the quite technical discussion in the sense na within an institution of PNP, may mga ibang units na are more cohesive than others, particular staff. And ito yung ginamit ng presidente mo, si Pinoy. And unfortunately, of course, that was a disaster. I'll be just honest about it.
Yeah.
One reason na marami nagalit sa dati mong principal, the late President Aquino. But going back to staff, that's what I'm saying. Probably you know more about staff than us because you had to deal with all of that. Now, going back to this, no, I mean, would you think that SAF was politicized after that Mama Sapano crisis? Kasi ang daming grievance and anger, di ba, about how it was handled. And I interviewed Mayor Magalong about this. I took his side of things. I know we are a little bit digressing, but I think this is still a relevant discussion. Ikaw, anong reason, Sir Ronald?
I'm not too sure dahil na-politicize yung military over decades. No, hindi siya na-politicize because of one incident. Na-politicize yung military since nung panahon ni Marcos na nagkaroon sila ng role beyond their usual professionalism, no? At nung nag-launch sila ng mga napakaraming coup against Cory, 11, no? You cannot bring back the genie inside the box. So nagpatuloy na yan. At yung corruption sa military nakakreate ng several layers na naman ng hindi lang organisasyon kundi ng politicalization, no? So it took some time Hindi ko alam kung yung SAP because of the Mama Sapano incident can be politicized. Because mahaba ang gestation period yan At saka depende sa turnover, baka yung mga ibang SAP na nandyan, baka wala na. Tapos mga bago na yun nandyan. Because it's almost 10 years na rin di ba? Almost 10 years. So I doubt kung yung mga dating involved sa Mama Sapano are still there. I'm not too sure, no?
Again, I'm sorry. I know we are a bit too speculative here and I put you on the spot. I just felt it's important to talk about this kasi maganda yung point mo na you have to look within the PNP. They are some, kasi diba people have all these stereotypes of PNP and all of that with all due respect. But people forget there are people like SAF na solid, very commando special forces types na you cannot underestimate, diba? What if, okay, you're right na the Mama Sapano event alone may not have been enough of a, trigger or source of systematic politicization, yung point mo, di ba? Pero yung 6 years ni Digong, hindi ba na-politicize yung PNP in terms of promotions, in terms of scandals, in terms of, protection rackets, whatever what was going on? Or parang sabog lang yung situation?
Baka hindi masyado dahil ang focus nila yung tokhang no? Yun ang focus nila There's nothing political about na nangyayari. Halimbawa,
Walang ideological
halimbawa, RAM,
training or something.
Reform the Armed Forces Movement, yung RAM. Meron silang mga seminars, no? Meron silang mga agitation, meron silang mga meetings, meron silang mga
Indoctrination.
meron pa silang mga rituals. Ganun din yung YOU, Young Officers Union, no? Soldiers of the Filipino People, SFP. May mga kanyan no? Yung Magdalo, di ba? Yung Magdalo, meron din silang mga ganyan. So, wala akong nakikitang ganun within ngayon sa military at saka sa PNP, no? Usually, yan yung mga humaharness ng politicalization. Itong mga organizations na ito. May mga may mga senyales yan, may mga signs, may mga rituals. Hindi ako magugulat kung may mga tato, no? Yung yung ng isang organisasyon, no?
Correct.
Wala akong monitor na gano'n na nangyayari within the military and the police at this point, no? Kaya,
That's a very
tapos wala ka rin nakikita mga leaders, mga talking heads. Wala ka nakikita ng mga Viber groups, no? Pinag-uusapan yung problema ng bansa. Pinag-uusapan yung problema. Dati kasi monitor mo yan Lalo na ngayon sa panahon ng social media. No?
right.
So nakikita kang mga indicative signs that something is going on, no? Ngayon wala nakikita At yung mga bagay na yan, hindi yan na itatago no? Lumalabas yan sumisingaw yan
I understand. But so why would Senator Trillanes make a press conference? Why would he go public about this? I mean, these are things we knew behind the scenes, but why would he go public about this if this is not really a serious threat?
Hindi, minsan kasi a failed coup, a failed mutiny can be as damaging as a successful one no, lalo na sa investors. So pwede kasi ang kanyang message is para sabihin sa kanya, huwag niyo na ituloy, alam na namin kayo Alam na namin kung sino kayo, no? So it could be to discourage them, no? Na gawin yung gagawin nila. Dahil marami kasi diyan pinoprotektahan yung kanilang career at yung kanilang pension. Sa rules kasi sa atin, no, sa military, kahit ikaw ay retired na, pwede ka pang ma-court martial. At kung ikaw ay na-court martial, pwedeng tanggalin yung iyong pension na at this point masyadong malaki. Lumaki yung pension ng mga sundalo Lumaki yung pension ng mga military officers at mga police officers So, ngayon, pag nalaman mo, teka, alam na pala ako, no? Will I risk my my security? Will I risk my pension na mapupunta sa aking pamilya? So, brass tacks.
Deterrent strategy yan.
Brass tacks ay makakabahan yung iba na kasama sa pagpaplano. Or yung hindi core group, yung mga hinahatak nila to join, hindi kasing committed yun no? 'Di ba? Yung mas marami. Baka hindi sumama yon kung malalaman nila na buko na sila. So yun yung isang
Very good point.
pwedeng
Very good
mensahe.
point. Kasi Sir Ronald, the way I look at it is, I think all of us can agree na malabo magkaroon ng any substantial coup or something like that. I'm quite confident about the rank and file, not to mention the one on top. Nevertheless, tama yung point mo in a sense that baka ang strategy ng kabila is even though alam nila malabo na mag-succeed, the coup attempt will be, alam mo yung Chinese expression na I'm gonna kill the chicken to scare the monkey, yung something like that. I'm not sure it's exactly you get what I'm saying. The idea is, konting fireworks, baka matakot itong si Marcos. I mean, that's my point na baka naman, because they underestimate Marcos, they think that all you need is just a attempt, right? Some fireworks, and that will be enough. Now, what you're saying, Trillanes is coming in and saying, don't even try it. You're already under the laser.
Yes.
You're under spotlight. You make a little bit mess, you're gonna lose everything, diba?
Yeah.
It's not even worth it. Even the fireworks, it's not gonna work, and you're gonna lose everything. So don't do anything stupid. So I see what's happening here. Yeah.
Yung isang tanong kay Trillanes kanina, baka naman maging desperate sila. Dahil hindi posible ang impeachment, hindi posible ang people power, uprising, tapos hindi rin posible ang coup mutiny, baka may gawin sila along the lines ng sinabi ni Mayor Baste. The Romanov threat, the Mussolini threat, no? Yun yung no? Sabi naman ni Sunny, mukhang nag-iingat naman yung
Ano sila,
gobyerno.
Bolshevik? Ano ba sila, Bolshevik ba sila?
Well, for lack of a better term, assassination.
Yeah, medyo crazy yan. Medyo crazy point yun.
Tapos kadikit tinanong ko rin siya, tingin mo ba, Senator, itong mga plots na ito ay merong foreign support? Very clear naman yung sagot niya, oo. No? Meron itong foreign funding. Hindi na niya binanggit kung sino, pero alam naman na lahat kung ano yung nire-refer niya.
Ano, sana tinanong na lang niya, "Sir, ano po yung currency?" Doon mo mabuking, hindi to euro, no? Hindi ito yen, hindi to dollar. Ano ka? Ayan, mga ganon. Doon magkakaalaman na, di ba? Kung lutong Macau to or hindi. I think that perfectly sets the tone for our next episode kasi I want to talk also about, hoy, hindi ko sinasabi na may kinalaman, pero pag-usapan natin ng China at saka Philippines at West
Oo,
Philippines.
hindi. Ibang topic yan.
Oh, ibang totally,
Wala yan.
totally unrelated.
Wala yan. Oh. Kahit dotted lines, wala yan.
Random yan, random topics. Random in the air. Maraming salamat, Sir Ronald. Parang
Yeah.
ganda na discussion natin talaga. May PhD ka rin pala in kudeta eh. Akala ko si Trillanes.
Wala lang ako, observer. Observer lang ako.
Kaya talaga naging political affairs secretary ka talaga ni Aquino. Alam mo yung mga internal yung mga pakulo. Thank you very much.